today topic is a what? Dynamic memory allocation. Right. So dynamic memory allocation means actually what you think. Whenever I told dynamic memory allocation, so what is the thing behind you think means in your knowledge? What is the meaning of dynamic? Already I think you have learned in physics what is the meaning of dynamic. Static dynamic, na? Yes or no? So today topic is a simple dynamic memory allocation using pointer. So what is the meaning of dynamic actually? What is the meaning of dynamic in case of physics? Dynamics means what? No? What is the meaning? Static. What is the meaning static speed, dynamic speed? What is static velocity? What is dynamic velocity? I think already you have covered, na? +2 I think. So what is the meaning of dynamic? No? Static means what? Constant, no value? Constant, right? Dynamics means motion, some kind of motion, right? So similar thing in our dynamic memory allocation. Whenever you declare a memory actually, or whenever you declare a variable in C programming, already I have discussed what? Whenever you declare, suppose if I am writing int a equal to 5, int a equal to 5, then what happen actually? What happen? Now a is a integer type which is store 5. When this value is allocated to memory, when this value is allocated to memory, when before the compilation, this like void main, and you are writing int a equal to 5, and lot of things are there. End of the bracket. Now what you are doing? gcc.p1.c. GCC is a what? Compilation time. Now during compile time, what happen? This value will store a equal to 5. That means whenever you declare a is a variable which mapped in a memory, and that value is equal to 5, and what is the value? Just I assume it, the address is 1000. Just I assume it. I don't know what is the exact address of a. Now that value a, what is the value? 5 is allocated when? Before compilation, or you can say during compilation this value is equal to what? Mapped. So memory mapping is a what? Two kinds. One is a static memory allocation, another is a dynamic memory allocation. Static means what? What constant? Not constant. Compilation time. Static means during the compilation time, whatever a value you have to initialize a variable, that value will be allocated into a memory. So this is known as a static memory allocation. But our case is a dynamic memory allocation. Dynamic means during runtime. One is what? Static. Another is dynamic allocation. So dynamic is a during runtime. This one is a what? Compilation time. And this one is runtime. This one is a compilation time. This one is runtime. Runtime means what? What you type after GCC? GCC p1.c. Let's say this p1 is a what? This program. Let's say I assume p1.c is a what? It's a file name. So during GCC, whenever you writing GCC p1.c, in that time this value is allocated into a memory. That side is known as a static. After that, what will you do? क्या कर रहे हो after that? Simple dot / a dot out. What is the meaning? Enter. Then you press enter. What is the meaning? What is the meaning this thing? Execution or run. Now I need what? Such type of memory allocation is mapped in during the runtime or execution time. मैं चाहता हूं कि ये वाला मेमोरी when it is allocated during the run time, then why I need? Then there is a question, why I need? What is the necessity of runtime? What is the disadvantages of static memory allocation? That's why I need a dynamic memory. Understood or not? Then what is the advantages? Any guesses? Any guesses? What do you think? Can I give a hint? I assume as an array case. Suppose I declare what? Just I erase this statement. Character array 5. Character array 5. Then what happened? Now same. Now what happened? Now same memory is allocated for 5 cell. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is the base address? Base address is 1000. I assume it. Now array A is a what? Array character type which is store 5 different variable. When it is mapped during compilation time, what is the value? All are garbage. Yes or no? Assume it. So I want what? During execution time. During execution time, I need more data for insertion this particular array. Initially, what is the exact value? 5. But during runtime, I think no, 5 is very less memory, very less area. I need more data area. That's why I need more data. Then where is store? Already I have declared 5. But I need more extra value. Yes or no? Then that value will be stored where? There is a problem. That is the disadvantages of an array. During runtime, I cannot increase the size. I cannot increase the time during the runtime, during the execution time. Whatever the value, I will initialize, that is in compilation time. Compilation time में हो सकता है जितना 5 fix किया, now 5 is fixed. But during runtime I want to enhance the size, but it is not possible in case of static memory allocation. Static means what? Compilation time allocations. That is the one disadvantages. Let's say I want to store 100 student information. I want to store 100 student information. Student number is how much? 100. So what will I do? Same. I want to create a array student std, let's say. Yes or no? Then what I am writing? 100. Let's say that array std will be store only the roll number. Let's say, assume it, that student only store the roll number or registration number. Then whenever this statement compile, then what happen? Now 100 place will be what? Allocated for std. But how much your strength? No. How much strength? 39 or 35? Yes or no? I assume computer science section B, I assume that is 100. But what happened? 35 students. Can you tell me what is the exact size of this array? Or how many memory area occupy this std? How many memory area? What is the memory size, this std? Or how much this std will be occupy the size? No. Again I am saying how many size, what is the total size of std? 100 byte na? 100 byte, this is a character. Yes or no? So now this one store how? 1, 2, 3. But it is not possible because here I am writing character. Assume it is an integer. Let's say I assume integer. Then what happened? What is the memory size? 200. Right. 200 byte. Let's say this size is 200 byte. Let's say I assume this one is 200 byte 0 to this one is a fast, yes or no? So starting address is 0, ending address is 99, 199, 200. But how much your value strength is 35? That means up to 70. Up to 70. Now rest place or what? Vacant place, or you can say wastage of memory. Yes or no? So two things are possible. In static case, whenever I need more extra memory, then it is not happen. I cannot increase the size. And if I declare maximum size, then also there is a problem, wastage of memory. Wastage of memory means that particular vacant place is not usable. ये यूज नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि ऑलरेडी आपने इन दैट केस जीसीसी p1.c ऑलरेडी यू हैव टू डिक्लेयर. So that's why dynamic memory allocation is required. So dynamic memory allocation will be given a platform where you want to increase the size, you can shrink the size, you also after use this particular memory area you can delete it also. So dynamic memory allocation will be give you three options: increase size, updation of the size, or also after use of this particular block you can free it. Free it means delete भी कर सकते हो so that anybody can use it. Understood? That's why dynamic memory allocation is required. That's why dynamic memory allocation is required. Any doubt? Any doubt? Huh? No, you can, if I ask, if you have doubt, ask the question. No? No? Okay. Now this is the all about why we need a dynamic memory allocation. But I want to say one very important thing is what? Suppose now p1.c is a what actually? p1.c is a what? That particular file name p1.c. Now whenever this particular file will execute, whenever this particular file is execute, then where is the area that p1.c will be execute? कहाँ पर ये p1.c execute हो रहा है? कहाँ पर? मेमोरी में. आंसर आता है क्या? मेमोरी. In memory, which memory? Again question arise. Which memory? Main memory obviously. Obviously it is what? Main memory. Main memory means what? Primary memory, or you can say it is a RAM. Right? Now whenever p1.c execute, now what are the content inside the p1.c? What are the content? p1.c is a C program. Now that particular program, what are the content? This particular program contain how many things? Maybe what? Some global variables, some local variable, yes or no? Some static variables, or some instruction. Instruction means printf, scanf, for loop, then some keywords. These are the thing instruction levels. Yes or no? So what happened? Now this is a diagram actually. This is a diagram all about p1.c. Right? So this is the instruction of that particular program. मतलब printf, scanf, for loop, do, while, if, then functions, everything, whatever you write. Right? These are the what? Global variable. Right? This one is a what? Static variable. And this one is a what? Heap. This one is a what? Heap. Clear? So actually this is the room, this is the area actually. Heap. Right? So total this one is a what we can say? It's a permanent. permanent memory area. Clear? Now let's say this program, this particular file or this particular program will be what? Allocated in main memory. This place, this particular memory space is what? Is for instruction, how many instruction you are using and how many global variable are using. And this one is a what? Static variable. Static variable, how many variable? Already I have described in a storage class, static. So what is the key concept of a static? You are writing a static keywords, right? Now what is the meaning of heap? This is the memory area, means you can say a vacant area where if you static variable are decrease, then what happen? This particular area will be what? Increase. Or whenever you don't write the in your program there is no record of global variable. So what? You are not declared the global variable, definitely the size will be what? Decrease. Then according to that what? This free area is what? Either increase or decrease, depend upon static variable or global variable or local variable. So either this one is a global variable or it is local variable. Matlab local variable plus global variable plus instruction. This is the area and this is the area of a static. So this area is totally depend upon what? Either this one is increase or decrease or this one is a increase or decrease. Understood or not? Now this heap is a what? Allocated. This dynamic memory allocation. This heap area will be what? Allocated for memory, for dynamic memory allocation. हाँ, कहाँ पर? Permanent memory area. Which one? Dynamic, there is a advantages. After end of the session I will describe what is the disadvantages. Actually there is no disadvantages. Those disadvantages is very negligible. That's why we are not calculate this is the disadvantages. Right? End of the session I will explain what are the disadvantages, what are the advantages, all these things. Right? So what is the meaning of dynamic memory allocation? Just I means what? Give an idea. In that particular heap area, or you can say this is a heap is a what? Simple, nothing else, it's a what? Memory area. Right? And this heap give you the dynamic memory allocation, or you can say that the heap area will be provided address. Address means such type of address, the base address, whether it is a 1/3, whether it is a 0, such type of base address will be given by this heap. Now the dynamic memory allocation is a what? Implemented over here. Clear? Right? Then what are the main you can say main points of a dynamic memory allocation, or by the help in which factor or what are the functions are available you can use the dynamic memory allocation. There are three options, or you can say there is the predefined three functions are readily available. What are the functions? Malloc, calloc, free or realloc, or you can say it is a 4. Malloc function, calloc function, and another is a realloc, and fourth one is a what? Free. Clear? By the use this 4 thing I can create a what? Memory allocation in dynamically. Understood? Yes or no? So write down. The one is a malloc function. Second one is a what? Calloc function. Realloc function. Fourth one is a free. Fourth one is a what? Free. Right? So write down what is the meaning of malloc function. What is the meaning of malloc function? You have a doubt, you can ask the question, no problem. So by the help of 4 function I can use the dynamic concept. By the help of this 4 function I can use. Fourth one is a free. Free, FREE, free. all are function, predefined function, all are predefined function. Clear? तो malloc का मतलब क्या है? Write down, it allocate request size of byte and return pointer to the first byte and return pointer to the first byte of the allocated space It allocate request size of byte and return first byte of the allocated space. Next one, write down. Now you give some space, right? Some space you have to leave. Next, write down calloc. It allocate space for an array element. It allocates space for an array of elements. Comma, initialize them to 0. Right? Initialize them to 0 and then return first byte of the allocated space and return first byte of the allocated space. Right? Then also in that case also I'll explain one by one, don't worry. Right? Next one is third is what? Realloc. Third one is what? Realloc. Whatever you means allocated the size, by the help of reallocate you can modify this size. It modifies the size. It modifies the size of previously allocated space. It modifies the what? Previously allocated space. Either you can increase or decrease. And last one, free. It modifies the size of previously allocated space. Full stop. Right? Again you give some space. Right? Then last one is a free. Means you have to free the all space. Free means delete. You can say one kind of a delete. Delete the space whatever you allocated the previously occupied space. Matlab whatever you allocate the space by malloc or calloc, that space will be what? Deleted by this particular free option. Means agar ye free function if you use, then the whatever the previously allocated space, that will be what? Deleted, so that any other person can use this space. Example, let's say this is I think 403 room number. Now it is allocated to you. After 110, what happen? You vacant this place so that anybody can use it. आप बोलोगे नहीं मैं क्यों यूज मतलब क्यों छोड़ू, मैं इसको पकड़ में करूंगा. Whether you use or don't use this room, but this particular area is what? Reserved by you. अगर इधर क्लास होता है या नहीं होता है, कुछ मतलब प्रॉब्लम है. Understood or not? If there is no classes, then simply you sitting over here, then nobody will can access this particular room, so that the class will be not happen. So similarly this process, if I allocate this particular area in memory, then after use it you have to free it. आप क्या करते हो? बार बार आप जाके कंप्यूटर के अंदर फ्रैगमेंट और डिफ्रैगमेंट करते हो कंप्यूटर लैपटॉप में. अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? और बहुत टाइम नाउ यू आर ऑल्सो डूइंग द रिसाइकल को जीरो कर देते हो. क्लियर? राइट. So what are the syntax of a what malloc function? What are the syntax for a what malloc function? Now write down syntax for a malloc function. Syntax, what is the syntax of a malloc function? Right. Pointer variable equal to typecasting bracket, then malloc, then requested size, malloc requested size. हाँ नहीं under dash हाँ pointer variable equal to it's a equal to, right? Clear? Now this is the dynamic allocation. Now in that step underline, this one is a what doing the memory allocation, that is dynamically. Whatever I discussed what in case of Linux ./a.out. Whenever you means what given this syntax in a what terminal mode, now in that time what happen, if you want to do the memory allocation, in that time what happen, this malloc function will create a space, right? Example क्या है? Assume now ptr is a what? Ptr is my pointer variable. That variable already you have declared like int star ptr, already you have declared. So ptr is my what? Pointer variable. Which type of variable? Integer type of variable. Integer type of pointer variable, not a single variable. It's a pointer value. Already I have told. Then after that what? Typecasting, right? Integer star. Then I am writing what? Malloc. Then I write what? Malloc. After that what happen? I need how many size I want to occupy in memory during runtime. This size is what? Given by the user. How many size you want to what? Allocated the memory in main memory. कितना memory चाहिए? Already you have to define n equal to, let's say I assume 5. So n is a what? Integer type. I assume. So you can say put the value 100 you have given, 250, 10, any value you have to given, no problem. But integer type. Condition is an integer. Why? Because here I am writing pointer is a what? Ptr is a integer type. After that what I am given? N into 2. N into 2. Clear? Now anybody can help me why I am writing 2? Size of integer. That's why I am writing 2. If it is character? If it is float? 4. Clear? Then what happen? Now whenever this particular malloc function is working, then what happen? It will be give some block of memory. That malloc function will be give a block of memory. Like in your array cases. Array cases, whenever you declare int std100, then what happen? Now 100 space is allocated. So similarly what happen? The malloc function will be given you the block of memory, a block of memory during runtime, and it will be written what? That malloc function will be written the starting address of the block. Like if this block is a what? That is how many bytes? How many bytes? 10. Now the block size is equal to what? 10. The block size is what? 10. Let's say what is the base address? Base address is what? 6535. 6535. I don't know. I assume it. 6535. Now the malloc function will be written what? 6535. The base address. Where you want to what? Put the value. Clear? Understood or not? The malloc function will be provide you what 6535. That is the starting address, and it will be initialize a block of memory. It allocated a space or it create a space. But one thing you remember, the malloc function provide a void type pointers. A void type pointers. Already I have told what is the meaning of void type. What is the meaning of void? It's a void is a one kind of data type. Void is a one type of data type. So it will return what? Void type pointers. But I need what? Integer type. The malloc function provide void type pointers. But what is my requirement? Requirement is a what? Integer type pointer, because PTR is a pointer variable which store the address of another variable which is same type. So malloc function will be written what? Void pointer. But my PTR is a what? Integer type. That's why I need a what? Conversion. That's why I need a what? Conversion. So this is a conversion. Means int star. My requirement is a what? Or your requirement is equal what? Integer pointer. So that void pointer will be now converted by the help of typecasting procedure. Typecasting procedure, and it will be store the what? Now PTR will store what? 6535 address. Understood? Huh? Suppose if I need here character type, I want to store the address of character type. Now PTR is my character pointer. Then what will I write here? Character star. So depend upon your requirement or depend upon your data type, we have to casting the what? Casting the data type. Here always remember malloc function return what? Void type pointers. Always void type pointers. So another point, void type pointer is a one kind of a data type which is very easily converted to any other data type. So that's why here it is typecasting. It is required. Understood? Any question?
Sir, typecasting is star then is the
Obviously, because what is the meaning of star? It's a pointer. What I required? Address. Now this point void pointer it return, void pointer return. Now what I need? Integer pointer, or you can say the address. Now PTR is a what? Is a pointer variable which store the address of another variable which is same type. Then now this void pointer is a what? Converted to the integer type pointer, because PTR is an integer pointer. Understood or not? Any doubt? Any doubt? Huh? Right? One thing you remember here, whenever it is allocated what? It will be allocated what? A block of memory. A block of memory. Whenever you put the value 6535, how many value? 5 value. You have to put 5 value. So depend upon the what value, it will be what? Again it will be scattered. How it is happen? I'll give an example. Right now, calloc. What is the? Now we discuss the calloc. Right now we discuss the calloc function. Right. Like malloc, similar pointer variable. Pointer variable, then typecasting, then calloc, then size, then size. Same. Let's say PTR already you have to declare PTR, alright. Then int star calloc, then n comma 2. There is a difference, malloc and calloc. Clear? Malloc and calloc, right? Syntax is almost same, there is no differences, but there is a difference. Here you have to multiply, the multiply option is done automatically calc function. That is the one disadvantages, or you can not disadvantages, is the differences, right? अब बोल सकते हो कि what is the difference between malloc and calc? One of the difference is a what? Malloc function take argument only one, only take one argument, n into 2, that is one argument or two argument? One argument, right? Now in that case, how many argument? Two argument, right? Now n size is equal to what? Now 5 comma 2, how many block size? How many area? देखो, what is the definition of a realloc? Sorry, calc. It allocated the space, array of space. But remember, in malloc function, it is not create an array of space. Array of space means whenever this statement is execute, what happen? Now in memory area, like array, the memory allocated is over here. Like array, the memory allocated over here. Now ptr. Now let's say what is the address? I assume that is 6530, or you can say 6550. I assume. It's create a what? Array space. Array of space. Like this, but here what happened? Total block. Either division हो रहा है, उधर division नहीं हो रहा है. Whenever insert the value inside this, then only it is divided. Depend upon the size. What is the size? Byte. But in that case, what happened? Division is already put, right? It returned the what? Address of starting address. It returned the what? Starting address. Another point. देखो, in that place, whenever this particular memory block is allocated, it will be it store garbage value. It store garbage value. But in that case, all value are 0. That is another difference. There is another difference. Now, what are the how many differences malloc and calc? 3 difference. One is malloc it will occupy, and calc 2. Initial value of a malloc garbage, all are 0, right? Another, it will be what? Occupy one block, but it is a what? Scattered, or you can say array of space. Now this is a 3 different, and meaning is same. Similarly, calc function what? It will return void type pointers. Calc also return void type pointers like malloc function. Then I need a typecasting. Why you need a typecasting? Because pointer variable is a what? Void type pointer will be converted to a our destination point. What? Pointer type. What are my pointer type? Integer type. That's why I am writing integer type. Understood or not? Any doubts? Any doubt? Any doubt? No? No? Any doubt? So first of all, I want to give a one example or one program for calc function or malloc function. Any one, just you put just replace the syntax and you put meaning is same, right? Or you have doubt? अगर doubt है तो पूछो. You have any doubt? You can ask the question. No? No? हाँ? चलो, write a program. Write a program. Write a program. Calculate the average mark. Average mark of 5 different student. Write a program, calculate average mark of 5 different student using dynamic memory allocation. Using dynamic memory allocation. One point I have left, just I want to share what is the meaning this thing actually, right? Right? Now what I am saying, whenever malloc function returns some address or whenever they create the particular block of memory size, now 10 byte na, now the 10 byte will be what is made over here, in heap. That particular block will be what? Will be what? Given over here, 10 byte. Now the dynamic memory allocation is made where? In heap. Understood or not? Now this particular program is occupy 10 byte, maybe other program means this one p1.c. फिर p1.c के लिए फिर क्या होगा? Now static, फिर से heap, now this one अलग सा memory. But one thing I want to discuss, if this particular memory allocate the total heap size, allocated, already occupy all the memory, then there is no free space of a free heap, then what happen? Are you getting my point? Like 10 byte, this malloc function, now this p1.c will be allocated total free, total available heap size, and already occupy kya hai. Then next time I want to increase the, I need the extra memory, then what happen? Now there is no space, already allocated ho chuka hai. Then in that time always remember the malloc function will be written null pointer. Now the malloc function it will be written null. Whenever it is available, void pointer. When it is not available space, then it is null pointer. Now where is the place? The place is over here. Means p1.c के लिए जितना memory allocated है उसके अंदर that particular memory area will be what? Allocated for dynamic memory allocation. p1.c program के लिए अलग सा, p2.c program के लिए अलग सा memory allocation. Understood or not? So there is what I found in malloc function, if the successful memory allocation is happen, then what? It will be written void type pointer, or that means it will return the address. If the allocation is not possible, then it will be written null. Clear? Right? So use this concept, I can make a simple what? Program. Huh? Yes, very good question. These predefined functions are belongs to category of what? Has include, you have to include the header file, that is stdlib.h, standard library function, stdlib.h, printf scanf for what library function? stdio, standard input output. So this one is a standard library function. These are the all standard library function. So first of all you have to include this header file, then only you can use the what? Malloc, calloc, realloc, free. Clear? Yes or no? After that what happened? Very similarly what you write? Has include stdio.h, then void main. Clear? So I need a what? 5 different student mark for what? Average. For average calculation. How you can calculate? By the help of malloc function. So you have a 2 option. Either you go for the array, or otherwise dynamic memory allocation. Yes or no? Understood or not? So there is a disadvantages of an array. Already I have described. Why? Because I cannot increase the size of array. But in case of dynamic memory allocation, I can increase or decrease the size of array. So that better I go for a what? Dynamic allocation. So that's why I need a what? Pointer. That's why I need a pointer. Declare. Then how many number of student? Then I need a summation. That's why I put a 0. Then what I am writing? Float, average. Then I put float, average. Clear? Because at the end, what are the output? Average. Right? Then another variable I required for loop ke liye I. Right? Then what I am writing? Now I am writing p equal to int star malloc, then n2. Yes. Now next time check if p equal to null, all are capital. If p equal to null, then what happen? Printf memory overflow exit, right? Then after that what happened? Here I am writing for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then scanf percentile d, then p plus I, p plus I, right? After that what happened? For again I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then sum equal to sum plus p, then star p plus plus. Now after that what happened? You have to write avz equal to what? Sorry, you can write over here. avz equal to float sum divided by n, sum divided by n. After that what happened? Printf, yes or no? Very simple, right? Then actually first of all I describe how these particular things are happen. Understood or not? Now up to this point I think there is no problem, because I need a address pointer, that's why I declare a pointer type, integer type. Why? Because I need a 5 different students. There is another variable sum, another variable that is local variable, both are all are local variable I, right? Now here, now p equal to int star malloc function, then now this one is a 10 byte, this one is a 10 byte, but malloc function will be what? Occupy that particular memory area, where? From heap. Understood or not? Let's say this is the area. What is the area? 10 byte. Now what is the address? Let's say I assume this is the base address is equal to, let's say 2000. I don't know. I assume. Clear? After that what happen? This type of condition you have to check whether p equal to null or not, whether your allocation of a memory is successful or not. So that's why I give a message if p equal to null, that means total memory area or heap area is totally full. Then what happen? A message will be display memory overflow, means there is no vacant space, and exit matlab terminate that program, terminate that particular program and come outside. If p p having some address, if p having some address, then what is the address? 2000. Now 2000 will be what? It will be given by malloc function. Then again it is 2000 will be typecasted int star and store in where? P. Now p store 2000. Clear? Up to this point any doubt? Now what is the value of p? Or p indicate starting address of a total main memory main block. That block size is 10 byte. Clear? Now this one is a what? Input purpose. This one is the what? Input purpose for value where? Inside the block. I equal to 0, I less than n ka size what? 5. Now 0 less than 5. True. Now come to here. What is the p value? 2000 plus 0. So what is the value? 2000. Now initial value equal to 2000. Now let's say I will put over here 10. Let's say I put 10 or 50, whatever you given. So now 10 will be put over here, 2000. How many byte it will occupy? 2 byte, na, because integer. Now this one is a what? 2002. Yes or no? After that what happen? Again it will be I plus plus. 1 less than 5, condition true. Then p plus 1. P plus 1 means 2000 plus 1, that means 2002. So 2002, what is the value? 20. Now where is the 2002? Here. Now 20 will be stored. What is the byte? 2 byte again, that is 4. Again I plus plus. 2 less than I plus plus 2. 2 less than n. Then again 2000 plus 2. That is 2004. Now similarly, let's say I will put it 40 up to 6. Understood or not? Then 8, then 10. Now let's say it's a 50, this one is a 60. Understood? So this one is for input purpose. You have any doubt? Like array, whatever these things are happen, similarly process over here, but in type of pointer, in type of pointer address. Any doubt? Up to this point, any doubt? Yes? Doubt? No? Next. Now these total things are used for a what? Calculation part. Means summation calculation. Up to this point. Up to this point. Anybody can explain this code? Anybody? Already I have described up to this. Anybody can explain? Huh? Yes, very good. Can you explain? Now starting I equal to 0 because I need a 5 value. Okay, now continue. Huh? Yes, very good. Huh. Yes. Now what happened? Now 0 over here, 0 less than 5. True. Now come to this part. Sum equal to sum plus 1. What is the value of sum initially? Already I put over here. Where? This one. So 0, 0 plus star p. What is the value of star? 2000. Yes or no? So 2000. What is the star means 2000? Now what is the value? Star p. Value at address. What is the value? 10. Now 10 will be put over here. Understood or not? Now 0 plus 10. What is the value? Sum 10. Now again star p plus plus. What is the value of star p plus plus? Star p plus plus means what? 2000 plus plus. 2000 plus plus means 2002 because it is integer type. Understood or not? So what is the 2002? This is the address. Now I plus plus. Then sum equal to sum plus star p. Then what is the value of p now? 2002. What is the value p? 2002. Now sum का value कितना है अभी? 10. What is the of star p value? 2002. What is the value? 30. Now sum value equal to what? Now again star p plus plus. What is the meaning of star? Understood or not? Like again 2004. Now again it will become to here. Same repeated process. I का value कितना है? Then 2. Now sum का value 30. Then star p. Then 40. 30 plus 70. Understood or not? Now these processes continue how many times? N times. Understood or not? Now I can got the total, and what is the value? What is the value? 70, then that is 120, then 180. Understood or not? Right? Clear? Any doubt? No? After that what happened? Average. So average equal to float bracket sum divided by n. What is the meaning of this particular thing? Why I am writing? Huh? What is the technical name? Because sum is a what here? Integer. Average is a what? Float. So I need a conversion, I need a typecasting. So integer to float, that's why I need a typecasting. Float. Ho gaya. And the end of the result I get float. Float average. Understood or not? You any doubt? Any doubt? No? Huh. Sorry, I am not getting. Where? Huh? Till I am not getting. You are saying what? Average, if average is an integer, there is no need to record, na? But my requirement is a what? Point value, na? That's why. Clear? 1 point. Suppose if I don't write malloc, if I don't write malloc, then what I am writing calloc, then what is the command? How to write? N comma 2. Baki same procedure. Understood or not? Understood? Any doubt? Huh? So this is the total dynamic memory allocation, means memory allocate, how you memory allocate, but until I am not discussed the what, the modify the size. That is the next what? Next period. For this particular period only the dynamic memory allocation. You have any doubt, you can ask the question. No? Question? No question. So, at the end of the day, what we will discuss? What I have already discussed. क्या क्या मैंने डिस्कस किया इस क्लास में? कोई मुझे बता सकता? How? Huh? What are the difference between array and pointer? First, what are the disadvantages of an array? First point. Second point, how if you run a particular program, then in memory area, where is the static variable, where is the global variable, that part I will discuss. Next, how many memory allocation is carried out, like static and dynamic memory allocation, and how many types of a dynamic memory I allocate. So these are the all are what belongs to dynamic memory allocation category. Or anything I have left? I think all part I will cover it. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So next class I will discuss again how the modify the size. Right? I think next class Thursday, no? Okay. Thank you.